Buster, you're doing well. You've got a good knack for that.
What? The butchering? That's the easy part. Everything else here, keeping this place together, keeping us organized, you're pretty good at that.
Thank you. I'm feeling optimistic for the first time in a long while.
I understand that feeling. Honestly, I think the six of us never expected to see daylight again. So to be standing here on a beautiful day, beside a river, hacking up a bear you brought back for us, let's say life's pretty good right about now. Minion's come a long way too.
Yeah, she's good with construction. Like really good.
Well, she's had her head stuck in that book for a while. If anyone can get that well up and running, it's gonna be her.
Hey, I appreciate your confidence in all of this.
It's what little I have to give.
No, you have a lot more than that. I'm gonna need to head out again. You keep them safe, okay?
You stay alive.
I promise if you will.
Kia ora, Legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to Let's Roleplay Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, Dusk's Tale. We are here with Dusk and the gang, and really, the gang at the moment is just Minion and our boy Buster, who is now relaxing, having finished butchering all of those corpses that we had there. And interestingly enough, if we look over on the side, we can see that Minion, actually, I didn't see that. We should focus on distributing some food into the base camp larder. Yeah, I agree, but importantly, Minion has learned about mechanics, so I don't know how much more Minion needs to learn. But let's just have a quick chat, and we'll say we'd like to know a little bit more about your abilities. Let's see, your mechanics is now at... You're on your way to learning mechanics. You're at 40% at the moment, so that's good. That's good. She is still on her way. Let's just double check that she is still reading. Currently reading. Fantastic. Carry on. We should distribute some food into the base camp larder. So it could be that we just don't have much here at the moment. In saying that, we do. We've got a whole heap of MREs that I can take apart, which we will. We certainly will. You'll also notice that I did install down here the kitchen unit, because we're going to be wanting to use that before we rock away, because we want to make some food for ourselves. Unfortunately, we're very hot right now. Yeah, summer is a bitch, and we don't seem to be able to do too much to stop that. It's making us unhappy, which isn't great. We aren't wearing all that much, just the light survivor suit. I think if we take this off, we're still going to be very hot. It'd be nice maybe to have some summer clothes that could help Dusk out. Possibly, but yeah, we are incredibly warm at the moment, which is unfortunate. Man, if we were cold-blooded, we'd be so happy right now. Yeah, let's just check and see how we're looking in terms of calories at the moment. Distribute food. We've got a lot of calories in there, 53 days worth of rations, so I think that's perfectly fine. What we might want to do is just, well, I suppose if we take the MRE apart, it's going to start to spoil, so yeah. I don't think we want to do that, so we're going to leave that as is for now. We are going to come over towards here. We are carrying too much at the moment. We've got quite a bit that we just need to drop off. We don't need to be carrying all of these things. But what I do want to do is get some cooking done before we go off on a little bit of an adventure. What we need today is glass, and we're just going to get that from vehicles. Another thing that we need to take care of as well is that we actually have a horde that's moving in from the west at the moment, so yeah, we're going to want to do something about that. Unfortunately, some of the food was rotten, I think. Yeah, some of these wild vegetables are rotten as well, which is rather unfortunate. So, this is all we can cook at the moment. It's pretty limited because we've mostly just got our, our bits of meat and things like that in here. So we could just do some basic cooked meat. It's not much of a meal. I know that, but, well, could be worse, I suppose. Yeah, let's go ahead and just cook up a whole heap of meat for Dusk so that she can have that while we head on out. It looks like we're actually using the table over there to craft. Hey lad, we're out of food. Are we though? Are we? I don't think we are. Okay, well, just so that they aren't upset, I think we're going to go ahead and butcher some of these. So what do we have the most of? Beef brisket and the pasta? Yeah, there's the dessert packs as well. Let's just go ahead, cut up all the dessert packs, because that's going to give us a whole heap of chocolate bars and other things. And when we say cut up, it should be disassembling them. Or maybe it isn't, actually. I assumed that was the case. Oh, disassemble everything once. Yeah. So maybe cutting it up wasn't exactly what we wanted to do. I don't want to disassemble everything. Ideally, would just be a few of the things here, but you know what? Sure, we'll go ahead and disassemble. I'm okay with this food being out here, if it makes them happy. No, just keep it in a container. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to go through all of this, aren't we? I'll just go ahead and try and exit. It will not let me. Okay, alright, I'll be back in a moment then. Okay, we got there in the end, and unfortunately, yeah, this stuff isn't going to be good for too long, 3 days, so I am hoping that we're going to have them be happy. Yeah, I mean, they seem to be for now. We are very hungry, however, so let's go ahead and have some of the cooked meat. Unfortunately, we do have raw pasta in here now, which is it's gonna spoil after 6 years. We do have many corn seeds on us as well, so I think we want to be dropping them off. So let's drop off the pasta, all of that, and the corn seeds we're gonna go and just drop over here for now as well. Okay, alright, so I'm gonna drop off a few more things, get organized, and then we're gonna hit the road. Right, well, we aren't going to be leaving just yet. I do want to try and repair some of the cameras on the vehicle before we try and drive away, and we do have some firewood gatherers that are ready to come back. Julian has returned with some goods for us. Fantastic, thank you very much, Julian. I think we're probably going to send Julian out again. I think we'll just double check and just see how Julian is doing overall. No, we're going to... I need you to come with me for a moment. Let's see. Not what we want to do, actually. Let's try that again, Julian. We want to know a little bit about you. So what I'm wanting to try and see is just where her skills are kind of going up across the board. So I believe it probably would have been her survival that went up there. She's at 37 at the moment, so she's getting a little bit better. Whether or not we send her right out again, I don't think we're going to. I feel like that might not be a great idea. We could maybe send her into making one of the trenches for us. She does have a toolbox, so I think she's going to be able to do this. You do need to have survival 1, so that's not going to happen. Yeah. Okay. Alright, well, we might just say to either gather materials or gather firewood. You know what, the stout branches are very, very useful, so I think we are just going to send Julian back out again. Yeah. Good luck. Good luck. Well, our cameras that we have, this one here and the one on the front, they're in good condition, but the others are just completely gone. Yeah, so we got that. I think what we're probably going to do here is just have a sleep. We are tired, so I feel like it would be beneficial for us to have a proper sleep before we decide to move on out of here. And yeah, let's go ahead and just post ourselves up in one of these beds. The horde that was here, we can't see anymore. That's either a good or a bad thing. I don't think we're going to sleep with our earplugs in, just because we'll need to keep our wits about us. So we're going to try to sleep, and hopefully nothing will awake us. Insomnia. Alright, we are awake. It would seem that nothing too wild happened during the night, and for that I am grateful. Let's just check this morning and see. Okay, so it looks like the horde moved down to the south, so it just kind of passed around past the field campsite, so that's good. The woods is safe for now. Let's just go check in on our folks, so we can actually get... yeah, we can get someone back from the trench as well, which is good because we're going to have a whole heap of rocks and just generally good stuff from that. First of all, we'll go ahead and bring Julian back, who has been out for 10 hours. Jeez. Okay. All right, Julian, thank you. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, let's go ahead and bring back Egghead. Right. So that is the start of the trench. Wow. Okay, but we should have a few resources here. We have these large rocks, and I'm pretty sure the large rocks can be broken into other rocks. It actually works as a anvil. Interesting. But yeah, 24 rocks from a large rock. We just need a pickaxe. We've had a pickaxe before, so it's kind of frustrating. Oh, the meat's already gone rotten. Damn, that was fast. That was very, very fast. That's very disappointing. Well, I suppose we'll go over here. We'll grab just some of the entrees for now because, yeah, they are going to go bad soon-ish. So I'm going to have to make sure that we put them away before that time arrives. The candy, that's going to be fine for a very long time. We'll take all of those. We are actually going to be eating quite a bit today. And you know what? We can eat those without heating them up. It's perfectly fine. So we'll go ahead, have that. You. And it looks like we're going to be eating a lot of this. We can eat the rotten meat, and it's not going to make us that upset. We can see that it's not going to affect our joy. We can also eat rotten meat with Dusk. It is possible. It's just, it's not as nice. Yeah, by a long shot. We're going to go ahead and drink some more water. Hydrated and full. Feeling a bit sluggish, that is to be expected, I suppose. Yeah, okay, well, Julian, I'm wondering if we want to try and continue with this trench. I think we do. Let's just double check and see how we're looking. That was Socorro that did that for us. Yeah, 1 day left for log cutting. Yeah, our boy Nico has been out there for a good long while. So we can build the water well at the moment. What we just need to do is get Minion some more skill. First mechanics and then survival. We'll get there, we will get there. But yes, first of all, trenches. So, what do we want to do next? East Trench? Yeah, sure. Okay. It'll generate some building materials, which is fantastic. Okay, it'll take a week again. So, Socorro, good luck. Good luck. Alright. I'll just double check that we're okay again. We should have more than enough food. We'll just go back to our distribute. Yeah. 45 days rations. That's perfectly fine. Okay, so, Julian, you seem to be following me around still. I'm gonna send you out again. Yeah. We're gonna send you out to collect firewood. Julian, best of luck to you. Get some survival skill. And then finally, before we leave, we're just gonna go and talk to Minion here. I need you to come with me for a moment, because we need to tell you to do something, because I don't think she's reading currently. There's something I want you to do. Let's see. Read. Okay, so it's telling us that she has nothing to read. She's probably dropped it somewhere. Okay, Carmilla is good to go. She's reading at the moment, and I've just done some last-minute preparation. We have our cart, and I'm going to be bringing along our laser rifle as well, just in case we need it, and there is a chance that we're going to need it. Whether or not we actually want to keep that in our inventory, I think we will. I think we're fine inventory-wise at the moment. Yeah. Okay. So, towards the town for now. Let's go ahead, start this thing up, and drive away for now. Hang on. Camilla completed the task. Was she just waiting for us to drive away? Were you just waiting for me to drive away, huh? I mean, it looks like she's still reading. Nope, she stopped. And you're wielding that. So, why did you stop reading? As much as I want to leave, I want to get to the bottom of this more. And you're now following me. I see. That's not what we want. Well, let's head back on over towards the board. We're going to assign you as a worker, because, yeah, they go off that. It looks like Julian said the same thing. So we're going to do that for both Julian and Camilla. Even though Julian is away currently. It is really Buster is the only person that's here right now, other than Minion, of course. So, talk to Minion. We do need to tell her to come with us for a second though. Right. Okay, let's try this. We're going to go ahead and trade, and yep. Doesn't like the laser rifle for some reason. We're going to go ahead and give you Under the Hood, because you should be reading this. Yeah, I want to know a little bit more about your abilities. See, she's nearly got Mechanics 1. She's very, very close. So what we want to do instead is ask her to do something, I believe, and then just go back to current activity, and then ask her to study from a book, Under the Hood. Okay, and she seems to be fine doing that, so while she's doing that, I'm going to go back over here and go assign workers. Oh, she's still a worker. Okay, because I figured it could have been that we were in our, yeah, that we're in the vehicle or something like that. Yeah, not sure. Anyway, let's jump back in this bad boy. Start it up. Start to turn away. Alright, we're not very hungry anymore, so I think we're probably going to want to try and have something again. Yeah. And you know what, let's go for the rotten meat first, and oh my god, let's stop consuming. Okay, let's stop driving. It takes us a lot longer than I thought to eat that meat. Okay. Alright, back onto the road. And unfortunately, that worm over there is more than likely well rotten by now. And there is our first vehicle, and unfortunately, god damn, there's so many of them here. That's a problem. That is a problem. And obviously that problem extends from down here. That's where it starts. The main problem. So we need sheets of glass. We're going to get them from vehicles. Maybe we can get vehicles elsewhere. Maybe it's better to go back down towards Rumford. It is a little wild there. Oh, and I'm just noticing now that we have a Migo Tower over here. A Migo Scout Tower. And we've actually got a lab as well. I mean, good to know, I suppose. We've got these boat rental places where we can get some other boats from. We've actually got quite a few inflatable boats that we might be able to make use of for exploring up and down this river. I suppose we could always just go north, go up towards this place called Liberty, checking out the orchard at the same time. Let's do that instead. I feel like that's a better option for us than trying to harvest glass with these bastards around, because they will infect us. We do have some infection resistances, but yeah, they can still get us. You really need to have 100% coverage if you're going to be dealing with them. Yep. Ooh, hello. You're not going to have a camera, are you? No, but you do have a boom crane. And that's kind of what we've been dealing with it. Oh, hang on. Reinforced windshield. So that's not going to help us. But that's going to be a reinforced sheet of glass, and that's not exactly what we want. We got a spy deer. How lovely. How lovely. I think we're going to try and turn off towards the orchard here. Just to see what it's like. And, ooh, shot off towards the right. And this orchard will be a little familiar because, well, we spent quite a bit of time at one. And we do have vehicles. Fan-friggin-tastic. Good, 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 good. Okay, interestingly enough, ooh, Black Death Widow and a grabber zombie. They're actually down in the orchard at the moment. I reckon we might be able to get some harvest done here. No, maybe not. I can't remember if it's spring or summer that they start coming into it. Anyway, we'll stop driving for now. Jump out of this vehicle. Yeah, I reckon we could hook this little electric scooter onto here, where we have the bike rack, which is kind of cool. I think we're probably going to have to deal with some of these foes down here first. I mean, they seem to be minding their own business for now. That's okay. I do want to check out the apple trees. Yeah. It is not the current season, so let's just check out the building. See how things are looking in here. I mean, it's a very nice structure, isn't it? Just like home. Just like home. Wow, one punch. We smashed that crate. Not bad. And obviously there's a chance for us to find some things in here, but not much of one. No, all just completely empty. Well, that's that. There's some aspirin. It's the only thing in this place. We'll check out the other structure real quick. Okay, nothing in that little safe. It is open, isn't it? Ah, got a smoking rack here. You know what? The smoking rack would be perfect back at home. Inspect the smoking rack. It is empty. I'll just disassemble that for now. I'm trying to think if we can pick it up. We can't, I think. Yeah, because that's gonna be good at home. Just as it is. I'm not sure, I can't remember exactly what it's made out of. Stout branches and rocks. Okay, well, I mean, we do need those things, so let's go ahead, grab our cart, because we might be able to use the barrels here as well. Okay. Oh boy, hello friend. God damn. Frustrating that kind of reminds me of, yeah, dealing with Bridget. Okay, so we're going to go to our cart with that hand. The other, I'm going to go ahead and put all those stout branches in there because, yeah, we need stout branches as well. Okay, fill the wooden keg. No, can we pick up the wooden keg? I'm trying to think if there's any way to... we can build a smoking rack. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there is. I think we might just have to do deconstruction on it. See what we get. What do we get? Water faucet and, yeah, some good stuff. Some metal as well. Alright, we'll go ahead and put that away for now. Still seeing those spiders. That's creeping me out. Nice. What's on the sign? Get apples and cider. Right. Yes. Ooh. Snow shovel. We've got a plastic snow shovel. What's the digging quality? 2. Okay, we can probably give that to one of our friends back at home. They can also use it as a weapon as well, so, you know, win-win. Alright, smash that. Check it out. Nothing. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can open this without crushing ourselves at the same time. I'm tempted to take the pulley system down. Or see if we can. Deconstruct. Skeleton spotted. Alright, skeleton. Come on. Come on. Let's do this thing. The thing is done. Okay, no. Unfinished task. Continue. Okay, long rope and planks. Okay, long rope, always useful, so we'll go ahead and do the same thing here as well. Just a little bit of deconstruction. And, you know, more planks can't hurt anyone. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, I guess that's that. As long as the spider doesn't interrupt us, we should be able to grab the windshields from this. That's going to be 4 nice sheets of glass. Go on through, grab what we can. We do have tempered glass at home, and tempered glass seems to be a lot easier to find, but just regular sheets of glass, for some reason, big trouble. Very hard to find. Alright. One more lot over here. Same thing, and it's in okay condition. Fantastic. It's not taking us all that long to take this off as well. We are very hungry again though, so we'll go ahead and have more food to eat after this. Gotta keep those calories up, Dusk. Eat more of the meat. The calories of the meat have gone down by quite a bit as well. Okay. Have that satisfied. Fantastic. Okay. Anything else here? I don't think so. No. You could take the entire place apart with all the metal. It's not going to really help us. Let's, load the cart. I forgot that we hadn't done that. Last thing we want to do is run over our cart. Okay, so first little bit of glass gathering done. I think the next bit that we want to do is just head up to Liberty and see what we can find here. What else we got? A toxic waste dump and some silos right next to it. So yeah, there's also a crashed airliner here as well, so that's going to be a massive source of metal and other resources. So yeah, I'm trying to think if it would have stirred up any rocks. The potential is there, so we might want to look at that. That's another gunshot from here. It's the second gunshot we heard. Missile spider? That doesn't sound nice. Let's have a look at this missile spider off towards the side. Yeah, it's an enormous, hairy, mutated spider with strong forelegs and a raised, bloated thorax. Smells like rotten eggs. Nice. Cool. Right. Okay, well, that's that. Good to know. We've got a sludge crawler around here somewhere as well. Wonderful. And another vehicle. Okay, you're going to have reinforced windshields, unfortunately. Yes you are. Okay, whoa. Are those street lamps? Have I just not noticed street lamps before, or have the street lamps, like, changed the texture recently? I don't think I've noticed street lamps before. Yeah. So, Liberty might be a slightly more upgraded town. Huh. Next thing that I'm wondering about Liberty is whether or not we're going to be able to get glass from the houses. Because I gotta think the possibility is there. Let's actually grab that, close up the back, and we're probably going to have to deal with our friends here before we do anything else. We've got a whole heap of muskrats up the top, okay. They're doing their thing. Let these two come towards us. Let them damage themselves. And they're dead, just like that. Alright, yeah, so this river does wind Yeah, a very far way. God damn, all the way up here as well. Up to Hyde Park. And that research facility we spent some time at. Yep. I'm wondering if this does connect up. Does this connect up to the main river? The main lake? I'm not sure. Main lake's all the way down here. Yeah. Ah, there is something else that I've been forgetting. Supposedly I have had memory turned off. I'm gonna see if I can turn that back on. I don't know how I did that. It was probably an accidental key press somewhere, so I've just remembered it, so I'm gonna see if I can track that down now. And there we go, we have it back on. My gosh, apologies. I didn't even realize I had it off for the longest time. That's not great, huh? Anyway, let's have a look. Nothing can be closed nearby. Okay, the door is locked, not for long. Alright, done. I am tempted to check out the basement right away, but we'll just have a look and grab the hinges. We've got quite a few hinges, so I shouldn't have to really stress about them. I'll check downstairs and then we'll have a look and see what we can do up the top. Can't imagine there's anything wild. No. Back up top for now, and I'm gonna see if we can do anything with the windows. Don't think we can just remove the glass. I mean, maybe. We can board up the window, we can build a window. We want to go ahead and deconstruct. And it is simple furniture. Oh, looks like we can deconstruct that as well. So what did we get from that? We did get a sheet of glass. Fantastic. And a stout branch at the same time. Okay, well, it looks like we've got a bit of deconstruction to do here. So I'm gonna go ahead, strip this house of all of its windows. Once I'm done, well, we're gonna get back home. I will just note something else that I've found in here. Nice big fireplace. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be able to get a fair amount of rock from deconstructing that. Ah, we can't deconstruct it? That is disappointing. I was so sure we were gonna be able to. Simple furniture? Well, it isn't simple furniture. Yeah, damn. Well, we could try and smash this thing to pieces, but even with powerful shoulder checks. Oh, I was gonna say it's not gonna be enough to do it, but it is. Unfortunately, we just got one rock from that. Alright, well, that's not gonna work out for us, is it? Well, we've managed to get it completely full. Our cart, that is, with items, which is great. Let's see, how many sheets? Well, we've got some sheets. What about glass sheets? Okay, yeah, we've got a fair few in here at the moment, so we're gonna go ahead and drop them off and just grab a few more. Alright, we've had quite the time grabbing a whole heap of this stuff here. I think we're gonna keep all of it inside if we can. So we're gonna go ahead and move this into the vehicle. There isn't enough room. Ah, interesting. You know what, we'll just keep it attached just as it is. Yep, load it back on, and we are going to hit the road. We can turn our MP3 player off, and I was just trying to keep us a little bit happier. We can go ahead and turn our stereo on in here, which is going to be much, much nicer. Alright, so I think at this stage we are going to head back home with what we've got so far, check back in with the camp, see how they're doing, and plan out what comes next. And here we are back at camp, in one piece, mind you, which is always a very nice piece to be in. Let's make sure that we turn off the radio, because that's not going to help anyone. Right, turn off that stereo, and it looks like Minion has finished reading again, so whether or not she's actually finished reading, we won't know. We won't know for sure. So, I want to move everything onto the dirt here. We're going to go ahead and shift everything out. It doesn't look like we shifted anything at all. Interesting. Okay, so let's try that again. Alright, we don't seem to be able to move anything right now. Interesting. Why is that? Okay, there we go. We can move them across like that. Very flashy, which is a little annoying. Okay, everything else we're going to go and move over. Let's see. And yeah, for some reason, it still doesn't want to do the regular move. Very, very interesting. We're going to have to move everything else across like this, which is, yeah, pretty hard on the eyes. Apologies for that. But for some reason, the move all does not seem to be working currently. And you've gone and dropped your book again. So I'm not sure why she drops it afterwards. Actually, you might be one of the only people who doesn't have a pack. That is possible. Let's just go ahead and sort your armor. Yeah, you don't have a pack. So maybe you don't actually just have the carrying capacity to store that anywhere right now. That's possible. How are you looking, Minion? let's see, actually I don't want you to guard, no, rather come with me for a second and let's see how you're doing. Okay, mechanics 91, so still close but just no cigar right now. You are suffering from a bit of thirst, so I think we might have to try and get you some water. The thing is, we just need to get this stuff built. And I don't think there's a way for us to do it ourselves. Let's go ahead and get Julian back. Oh, a silent spectre approaches. Oh, hang on, no. While gathering materials, a silent spectre approaches Julian. Okay, ooh. Julian notices the antlered horror and slips away before it gets too close. Julian, well done. Well bloody done. Yeah, go rest. I think there's a large plastic bottle over there. Yeah, that actually has clean water in it. I gave that to Minion originally, because she was quite thirsty. We need to get this well done. We really, really do. And so what I was wanting to have a look at was whether or not we were going to be able to just build it ourselves. And I don't think there's a way for us to do that. Yeah, there's no way for us to just go, Dusk, hey Dusk, do this thing. Yeah. That's so frustrating. 0 out of 2 mechanics. I mean, with them combined, we'd totally be able to do it, but just, it's rather unfortunate. Yeah. Well, okay, so we need a pack, and we don't have one right now. I might need to have a look at trying to take one from one of the others temporarily. Yeah. And Minion, the larder is not empty. The larder is very far from empty. We've still got a lot of things in here in general, and we've got like 40 plus days worth of food. So yeah, I think Minion's just having a bit of trouble at the moment. So I'm going to try and see if I can work out just a very, very basic pack for her, just so that she can actually hold on to this book and continue reading. Okay, Camilla now has a nice jerry pack. It's a jerry can just strapped onto her back for now. We're going to go ahead, not take the camp chair, we're going to take the clean water, and we're going to go and have a bit of a chat to Minion. So let's see, Minion, we want to go ahead and just trade some items to you. And that's the clean water and the under the hood. Yeah, you should be able to carry those both perfectly fine. And then we're going to do another chat, something we want you to do. Let's see what you're doing. Please study from a book, and we want you to study under the hood. There we go. So it looks like they can just be nearby, so I think we probably are going to want to try and get our books just stored in these 2 places for now. So I'm going to go ahead and get that organized. Okay, everything has been sorted out. We also moved like all of the rocks and other bits of clay and all the rest over towards the pile, and this is just a pile of loot at the moment. Really, there ain't too much we can do about it. We've got some soil here as well, but yeah, all of our books are over here now, which I think is going to be handy. It's still close enough that we should be able to use them when we're crafting and all the rest, but yeah, for now I think what we want to have a look at is how much longer it's going to be. 13 hours. Okay, alright, so we will have some logs after that. So having a look here, if we're going to make one of these shacks, we've got everything we need, just the logs. The wooden panels are another thing that we need, so we might be able to do a quick run to the Lumberyard just to get some more of those materials. You can see the different types that we can make down here, the metal building being one of them. We've got most of the things that you need for that. The steel plating is a big one though. Looking at rammed earth, that's something that we're not going to really ever go towards, but rock buildings are a possibility. You can see that we actually do have quite a few rocks there, but there's a lot of rocks. So while it's good for dealing with fire, it's still going to be a little bit too much for us. And the other thing to consider is that it does take extra skills that we don't have right now. Fabrication 3 here, whereas if we go down to the rock building, it's fabrication 6 and survival 2, so it's a lot more difficult to do. So I think for the time being, what we are going to do is try to pick up a few more bits of food. It looks like we sorted that too. Yeah, we did. Okay, well, I tell you what, I'm going to gather up some food from here, hopefully stuff that isn't rotten, and then we're going to hit the road, make our way to that lumber camp. And as we know, it's a bit of a journey to get there, but it only takes 15 minutes in game time for us to make it out there. yeah, I'm gonna have to plan a nice, safe route for us. Okay, we just ate 6 things of hot meat, and we're finally satisfied. Yeah, we've had a lot of calories today, but then again, we did a huge amount of deconstruction, so I think that makes a big difference. Looks like Camilla is still dropping the book, so yeah, let's just check in with her again. No, Julian, see you around. You keep doing your thing. It is Minion that we want to speak to. Let's check in and see how you're doing. Mechanics 1, fantastic, you learned something. Brilliant. Okay, so we're gonna have to trade with you again, or rather, I think maybe she can just access it. Let's see. Let's just say, I want you to do something, study from a book. We actually do need to give it to you. Okay, well, let's go ahead, make sure that you have that back in your inventory under the hood. It is now yours. Keep it, please keep it. And we're gonna go ask you what you're doing and then ask you to read. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so hopefully you'll get the skill necessary. The sun is starting to set. We are a little tired, which is unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. It means it's gonna be a little bit cooler for us. We are going to hit the road now. Head on out, and well, I'll see you all once we arrive at the Lumberyard. Okay, oh boy, we have made it here in one piece. Hot damn. Took us a bit to get here, but we got here in the end, and that's what matters. And there's still so much more here for us to grab. Just, yeah. Fantastic potential. We actually aren't hearing all that well at the moment. Our ears are ringing because there were some 50 caliber rounds shooting about, and yeah. It's actually still pretty bright out here. We don't have a headlamp on or anything, do we? No. Huh. Yeah, surprising. Load or unload? It's already unloaded. Fantastic. Okay, so yeah, there's more stuff that we can find in there. But yes, we are after logs. That's a tree trunk, so we can cut the tree trunk into logs, but I'm thinking we're probably going to find some logs as well. Let's just see what else we have throughout here. Obviously, lots and lots of planks. That is to be expected. We are finding logs, though, so that's what we want to see. That is what we want to see. Okay, so I am going to start collecting things from here, and then I'm going to show you the haul that I have at the end, just because it's going to take a little bit of management here. Okay, so this is the current haul. I still need to try and figure how I'm going to get this into the vehicle. Those are all of our logs, more nails, stout branches, and wooden panels. I think we can get a lot more wooden panels. I'll probably grab another 50 if I can, and we'll see if we can get these all in here somehow. Well, we have everything locked and loaded, and it looks like there's a decayed zombie that wants to say hello, so we'll go and put this one out, and you might be able to hear outside, maybe not, but there is a lawnmower, and it's going to be here for a little while, so I'm going to have to take a little bit of a break, or rather, you know what, we'll just drive back, and hopefully nothing bad happens along the way. I'm going to move some of these wood panels out of the way, though, as we are going to be coming back for them eventually. But yeah, we are fully loaded at the moment. Yeah, I don't know how much more our vehicle's weight went up, but we can see that the cargo volume is nearly 4,000 liters, and we've nearly completely filled that. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff in here, a whole heap. I'm not sure the total number of logs, but I'm pretty happy with it, and I think by the time that our boy Nico gets back, we're going to be looking very, very good in that department. So we're going to get this thing turned on, we're going to go get some headlights on, and we're going to hit the road. I will see you all back at home. Well, we've made it back home, and unfortunately, yeah, Camilla hasn't learned anything else. We just had a quick chat with her to see how she's doing. Mechanics is still just 1, so I think she put the book down right away, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, let's just have a look at them again. So she's still thirsty, so we might have to do something about that. She's also overweight. I think most of them probably will be overweight, and it's just down to how they're feeding themselves, I believe. I think it's probably going to be the same with most of them. Yeah, I'll need to try and see if we can figure that out. I desperately need to figure out exactly how we're going to be able to get her skilled up, because Yeah, she just doesn't seem to stick out there for long enough. What I might do is just go back and call her back. Oh, looks like we can recover. Huh. Working to expand your camp. No, I don't think they're... Are they done? From upgrading the southwest trench. It does say they're done, so yeah, let's go ahead and bring back Hover. Okay, southwest trench. Okay, that's the one down there. Oh boy, we were really close to that. Little dangerous, little dangerous. Okay. Let's see, 6 days left for the east trench, and still 11 hours for log cutting. He's been out for a good long while, and there's a chance that he's probably ran into trouble along that time as well, because now we know that can happen. Right, so I'm going to go ahead and assign Minion back as a worker, just so that Minion is going to be doing some things, and, well, sounds like we've got an air blower, so I'm going to start moving some things around. Okay, so you might notice that our little, storage area has expanded somewhat, and it's because we have so much wood and so many of these panels that they actually take up 1,000 volume, and each of these squares we can only pile them 1,000 volume high. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. What that will mean though, I think, yes, is that we can actually build ourselves a shack. It's what we've been working towards, and we can make 2 different types by the looks of things. I think the other one might be out of tents, possibly. What is this one out of? Okay, putting up a wood panel building. So this is just wood panels. I see. Whereas I feel like a nice log one would be better, a log building, because it's not just panels, you know? I feel like that'll be better, a little bit more homely. It's going to take 1 week and 45 minutes to complete. This takes 5 days and 9 hours, so it's less time, but I don't think it's going to be as good. Fabrication 3, whereas this is also Fabrication 3. We've got quite a few logs, quite a few panels. We can make this thing happen. Okay, well, sorry. Actually, you know what we could use? Oh no, Nico's still out and about. But yeah, Minion, you're going to be back into this. Back onto working, which means that the water well is still not going to be happening. What I might be able to do though, Minion's going to go off and start working on that. What I might be able to do is get Buster ready for this. He is going to have to get better fabrication skill. That is possible. Let's have a look. So it's 4 fabrication, 2 mechanics, 4 survival. Yeah, and so we do need to get quite a few of his skills up. The fabrication, getting that up to 4 might be a little bit on the difficult side. The other option is Nico as well. He could come back with some better skills. Getting survival up might be easier. I mean, we're looking at getting 4 levels here. We're looking at getting more than 4 levels here. For Minion, it would be 3 levels, which is a little easier. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll see. For now, we're going to go ahead and sleep. A much needed sleep, mind you. Okay, we wake up. We're very hungry. We're very thirsty. I don't know how long it's been. Let's just check. 1 hour and 32 minutes left. Okay, I'm hoping we've got a whole heap of logs coming in with Nico. Yeah. Well, we've got some more trenches that we can get dug out as well. We can definitely get those, all the rest working on them. And you know what? I think we're probably going to do that. And I think we'll just have Nico, yeah, helping us out when he gets back. I think that'll be the plan there. So let's see. South Trench is going to take a while. North Trench is also going to take a while. Yeah. Okay, alright, let's go South Trench for now. And we're going to go ahead and send... We'll send Socorro again for that one there. And then having a look at the others, we've got the North Trench. And I think for that we are going to send... Could send Buster. Yeah, no reason why not. Get him a better survival skill potentially. Okay, let's just check back in on our food situation. Distribute food. Okay, still got enough there. 30 days of rations, that should be more than enough. We do need to get ourselves some water and get some breakfast, and then we're going to get our day underway. And you know what? We actually have enough to make another shack as well. I'm impressed. Now, can anyone actually do it? Nico can do it as well, but we're going to have to wait. Okay, well, I mean, it's good to know the possibility is there. I think we're going to spend the next hour and a half just chilling out. I feel like Dusk has earned it. Yeah, but you know what? No rest for the wicked. We've gone and made ourselves a whole heap of nice, warm, hot cooked meat. We're going to go ahead and have that until we are satisfied, and then we're going to go ahead and put the rest into the freezer for now, just so that it keeps for a little bit longer. Yeah, it won't heat up very well, but yeah, we're trying to keep our calories up as much as we can because we're using a lot of them at the moment. Okay, let's see. Recover log cutter. Fantastic. Okay. Now, I'm tempted to expand our area here a little bit more, just because I'm afraid that he's not going to have the space necessary. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go to the storage here, and we're just going to go edit the position, and we're just going to add another layer to this here. And yeah, we really do need a proper central storage building. That's on the cards. That is definitely on the cards. I might have to move some things around because we did have that as an option originally, but it kind of disappeared. So I'll try and look into what could have caused that. Next up for us though, wood. We want to go ahead and just expand that out up this way here. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and bring him back. Recover. Okay, returns from working in the woods, and fantastic, he's just got stuff. Let's see, 32 logs and some splintered wood. So, I mean, okay. Okay. Yeah, stuff's kind of getting put everywhere at the moment. Okay, so I don't know how many logs he had, but I feel like he did a good job. And now we want to make sure that he's not actually chopping those into planks right now, because we do need logs just as they are. So let's go back to assigning jobs. We'll go to Nico. Nico, chopping trees. I'm going to take you off that for now as well. I'm going to put that on 0, just because, yeah, I don't want him to be doing any kind of chopping at all. Let's just have a quick chat to him as well. And let's see, what are you doing currently, my friend? You're cutting planks. Stop your current activity. Okay, there we go. And it looks like he's going to be resting for a moment or two. We can't have that, can we? No, we need to go and give him a book. And I believe it's going to be under the hood. I think he needs mechanics first of all. Easiest way for us to check is honestly just going into here, going to the water well, and just seeing what we need him to get. So mechanics is fine, it's just survival and fabrication. Okay, time for me to check our books. Okay, so we have our books. Let's go have a chat to Nico. Need you to come with us for a moment, my friend. We need to trade some items with you. Okay, let's track these things down. First of all, crafts of beginners, hand loader helper, and then through the lens. That should be everything. So he's going to accept that deal. Fantastic. I'm going to say let's go just for a second because I want to see what the next thing we want to have a look at is. Okay, so his fabrication is actually already 3. I think we can get that up easily enough. So let's have a talk to you again, my friend, Nico. He only needs one of the books, and that's going to be the hand loader helper one. So let's see. We want you to do something for us. I would like you to study hand loader helper. And he says bye. And he apparently starts reading. Now, he doesn't have it in his hands, but it doesn't mean that he's not reading. So let's hope that he is actually reading that. Let's go talk to Nick for a second here, and we'll just say, hey, what are you doing? Currently reading. Carry on. Fantastic. So let's hope that that is actually working, because, yeah, I feel like there's maybe a better chance of him succeeding at that and not getting interrupted by anything else. I think what could have been happening with Minion was her jobs here were getting like overridden or something like that. I've also noticed that we do have some things down here. It looks like it's going to be soil mostly, and the soil I think takes up quite a lot of space. I'm going to get it close to where our storage is, just so that we have it as an option. We're not going to step into any of the pits, but yeah, you can really only just push around the soil, it looks like. It takes up an entire inventory square, so that's why it's taking up so much space there for us. Oh, right, no, it's just 108 pieces of soil just kind of all together. So, yeah. I think it's wise for us to bring it up here for now, because we will more than likely find a use for the soil. Surely. So, something that I've actually just noticed about Nicholas is that he's actually a fast learner, which is cool. So, yeah, he gains things from real-world experience quite quickly. Not so much from books, but that's cool. Just in general, he's going to be getting up further and further. His fabrication is at 61% at the moment, so I don't think he's going to need that much more to get to level 4. I've just sent off Hover and Julian to go collect some more firewood, so some more stout branches and things. It's more just to help get their survival skill up, so I'm hoping that they're going to be okay out there. We're just going to keep our eye on Nico, and really there isn't too much else that Dusk can be doing here right at the moment, so I'm going to try and see if there are any other little tasks that we can do around here that will help for now, but for the most part I'm pretty happy with how things are going here. Well, I figured we'd be able to make a smoking rack for now, for the time being, and just go and haul some rocks back up towards our big old pile. So yeah, we should be able to do some preservation here. We can insert food for smoking. We got a decent kind of capacity there, but we do need to have charcoal as well. So we might want to have a look at trying to make either a charcoal furnace or something that we can use to make charcoal. I'm going to make sure that we don't have anything like that in our giant pile here. So yeah, I'm going to have a look around first. Well, I guess one of the things that we do have are charcoal smokers. So they're portable charcoal smokers. They still need to be filled with charcoal. I don't know if they're going to give us the same output that the rack could give us though. So yeah, I don't know if we'll be using that or not. What we could do is make ourselves a charcoal kiln, but that's going to use quite a few of our rocks, and I don't know if I want to do that before we get the water well up and running. Yeah, I don't think that'll be a good idea. And so all we can really do right now is wait and plan. That is where we're going to be wrapping up today's episode. The shack is getting constructed. Our boy Nico here has returned from the woods, bringing with him a number of logs, and now with him learning fabrication and in time some survival skill, he's going to be able to make us this well. Yeah, it's taken us a bit to get here so far. We have a lot of resources to work with. Things are still pretty messy, and I think until we can get that central building that allows us to store everything in there, it is gonna look a little bit messy. And yeah, I'm really wanting it to be a lot tidier. All of our resources, like our raw resources, will probably be keeping outside, but for now we are full, we aren't thirsty, we're doing well as can be. No hordes nearby, well, other than in the woods. Not these woods though, and that's okay by us. If you enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. If you have advice for me on how to better run this faction camp, I'm all ears. For now though, I have been Rycon, you have all been awesome, and until next time, stay tuned.